One more time. We back again, family. Let's gonna fix this camera.
Okay,
go ahead.
let's get it together.
We ain't got, no, it's okay. Well, ain't nobody on yet, so we trying to fix this camera. I don't know why it does this. Sometimes we can like fix it real quick, and then it's because we got the autofocus on, so it should be focusing by itself. It shouldn't be doing that. I don't know what that is. So you go hit you live.
Okay.
That looked better.
A lot better.
No, I ain't gonna say that, but
no. Technical difficulties.
Is that what it's saying?
No.
Okay, well at least we live. So we got one. Oh, there we is. Hey family, how y'all doing? Who is that? Oh, we can't see who is on with us. So I get it. Okay. So whoever that is, let us know who you are, so we'll know who's tuned in. And I'll be right back, y'all.
Yes. Hope everybody's good. Quarantine day, we don't know. We are all just guessing at this point. So we're all just waking up and being
we're just waking up and what?
We're just waking up. There's nothing deliberate that we can do.
Yeah, no. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah. I think that I wanted to do something today. I was thinking about my baby. And we've been the quarantine. Oh, what?
A highlight.
Highlight?
My highlight on my face.
Oh, just like a halo on your face.
Highlight on my face.
I said halo, highlight. I'm saying
what's going on.
Okay. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to introduce my daughter tonight. And let her know how proud I am of her. Let her know that I appreciate all the hard work that she's done. Let her know that I don't take it for granted. Let her know that I know she's making progress. I know that she's trying to be more efficient. She's moving towards execution. I know that she's taking everything that I taught her and she's trying to put it in perspective in real time. Mm-hmm. So I'm just letting you know that I do appreciate it and I do understand it. So I just wanted you to know. Yes.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to do that. Just to let you know. You've been working hard. I don't want you to think I didn't know.
Yes.
I did want to break one of your toes or something, years ago.
And I will say I have improvement.
Yes, absolutely.
But I am a lot further than a lot of people my age are. Mm-hmm. So I kind of take that and, use that to my advantage at whatever point. So thank you.
Yes.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay, so who we got on? Who on our Instagram?
Not right now.
Nobody, not yet. Okay, so let's
Nobody.
Do it. So we watched. Let's talk about. Mm-hmm. We watched the video, y'all.
So I knew we were gonna talk about it today.
Yeah,
that's why I asked you. You said no. We don't have to.
No. I'm sorry.
What a setup.
Okay, no. Let me tell you what I thought. Okay. She went and got her notepad, right? So usually we write for the show sometimes, and I thought she was gonna write. So we were watching the video, and so I thought that her getting her pad meant she was about to write for the video. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, if you want me to stop it, let me know. And she didn't really, hey, there go. See, what's going on, big fella? Okay, we got you. So when I thought she was doing her nails, so it was talking about millennials. And so go ahead into what the video was about.
Basically saying we're addicts
to
technology, mm-hmm. self-gratification, approval of others, and we're addicted to being entitled in a way. Mm-hmm. So saying that, we get discouraged when we don't get a certain amount of likes in a certain amount of time. Or, what did they say? The average person checks their phone 100 times.
And they swipe 3,000 times a day. So they check their phone 100 times a day, the millennials. Mm-hmm. So that's anybody born from 19. And so we're Generation X. Yes. So the generation before. So, yeah. So, okay. So what did so you heard that statistic. So overall, you got what?
It's probably going to be bad.
All right.
Ask your question again. Sorry, I was reading Instagram.
Let me see. So we're on here. So let's see. Let me make sure. So you're saying that we are off of YouTube. I think, okay, so we back. I think. Good. Hey, CEO, let me know if we back on live. Let me know, CEO, because it's saying we're not. So let me know if you're still there. Just say yes. Just send a Y. Yeah. And that's cool. The letter Y is
fine. Something.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry. We were saying what?
I don't know. You asked me a question. So I was asking you to repeat it. About generation?
Yeah.
My
So
generation?
so anybody before 80 was generation X, and we generation Y.
Yes.
So the millennials, there you go. Cool. Thanks. All right. So overall, what I got out of it is the stuff that I've been trying to tell you. Like, I want you to put the phone down because it consumes so much of your time. It's like so much disconnection, so much dysfunction. It's hard to be efficient.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to connect when you have so much distraction, you know?
Yeah.
So
we hurt now here.
Yeah. Oh,
we
no
like
doubt.
itching to go back
Yeah.
outside. Like, let us out.
Right.
We don't like it here.
But it was kind of like not this to this extreme, but this was normal for us, you know, not to be able to go nowhere, like, because we didn't have a whole lot to do.
I mean,
you know?
but y'all still had places to go.
Mhm.
Y'all just didn't have technology. I think that's the only difference.
Right. We rode a bike or we walked. Like,
right.
Yeah, it was local.
Or you should have places to go.
Mhm.
You know. So
yeah.
I think that's the biggest.
But what I did get out of it, it said how we had to socially interact with people and have a real conversation to earn the person's like and trust.
Things.
Whereas y'all can just do it online and click a button and somebody can like you based off of a picture or a sound bite.
You can meet your husband.
Yeah, no doubt.
By tapping.
Right.
Like we watched what was that? What did we watch?
watch?
Oh my God.
We watched a lot of stuff.
That marriage thing.
Oh,
Marriage at First
reality.
Sight.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh my goodness.
Listen.
Oh no.
I think that's gonna be my first video on my own.
No.
Y'all don't.
Don't do it.
It's not realistic.
So tell them why you watched it.
Very low percentage.
Tell them why you watched it though.
Because it's interesting that people will go, and disclaimer, this is not anything against anyone that has done this experiment, but the lengths that people will go to say that they are married. Mm-hmm. That's what I got. Simply put, you can say, oh, I'm trying to find love, but the anchor of the show is people will go through great lengths just to be married. Yeah. And they're literally, y'all, marrying a stranger. Mm-hmm. So how it works is they do an interview process, male and female. And once the experts match you with the love of your life, then you literally meet each other on your wedding day. And I told him, I already know you're not going to be there. He said, I'm not even going to be in the parking lot. And it's just funny to see how people's reactions were, which we all know it was staged because there are cameras there. It would look totally different if there wasn't a film crew and somebody's family was saying, oh yeah, I don't know my spouse. We're meeting him all today. Mm-hmm. Their response would be a little bit different. And their trials would be more real. You know, we have this tendency to act different when we know things are on camera.
Really?
Or things are rolling.
Who does that?
I don't know.
Because you know me.
A lot of people.
So this me every day, all the time. Yes. I ain't changing. This what it is. This what it do.
365.
Yeah.
So it was interesting, and it was just really good research. And the male and female perspective, it's what it always is. Like one guy was like, I thought you were a friend at one point, because he doesn't even know you. So technically you can't be mad at him for putting you in a friend zone because he don't know you. It's like people will literally stop their lives for strangers. Mm-hmm. How does that work? I don't know. But yeah, it was interesting. I laughed. I was cursing. I was just like, there's no way. But there's a way because there's a show and there's several seasons.
Somebody watching it.
Somebody's watching it. Somebody is cashing in the coins.
No doubt.
In a bag.
Like so did we get somebody new? We good?
Yeah, we got MJ on Instagram.
Oh, okay. MJ. Hey, what's going on?
So yes, that was my little tip.
Right. Monologue time?
Monologue
time. You want to do it?
Sure.
You want? Okay.
I'm gonna start doing this, y'all. So what it do, baby? That's what I do think.
That's what I think.
Kind of, sort of.
All right. Whatever your thing is. Do your thing.
I want daughters to know a few things that we should give our dads on a daily basis. Now, I'm gonna say this, and it depends on if he's out of state or if y'all live in two different cities or if y'all are in the same city. It's situation based. It's not. I'm not saying this is a blanket of every father and daughter situation.
Right.
There's no way. In general, giving you some different scenarios.
Okay.
Quality time, especially if he requests it. Like my dad knows if I'm out and he calls me and he asks me, I will literally stop what I'm doing. I was literally out, y'all. I don't know if he remembers this one night. I was out And he was like, Daddy wants some fries. And I said, okay. Do you want them now or do you want them later? And he was like, well, if you out, don't worry about it. And I said, well, I can come home and get you some fries. I stopped what I was doing. I went to Arby's. I got him a large curly fry and I went back out. He was like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, no.
But the things that he did is no comparison to me stopping drinking or having a good time with my friends, coming back home to drop off some fries.
Yeah, but what I was trying to do was see if I could catch her before she came in, because I don't ever know if she's coming back or not. So I was just saying, okay, just in case she's coming, because she'll come home and say, well, Daddy, you should have called me. So I said, okay, let me call her just in case she's coming in and check it out. So it wasn't nothing that I had to have, because
I also had to take that step to show him,
right,
no matter where I am or what I'm doing, I'm going to bring you what you need or want or whatever.
I'm going to test that theory once again, family. Yes, I'm going to test it again. So now that I know that, we'll see. So, this will be on the next show, y'all. Y'all will see. We'll see. We'll see.
Recap. I ain't going nowhere, so I'm going to have to do it now.
Well, no.
We're still in quarantine.
Yeah, but, as soon as we can test it, we will.
Yeah.
How about that? Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think I failed the test yet. I lied. I just thought about it. It was literally earlier March.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, it was really. It wasn't this week? No? Well, excuse me, last 7 days. You didn't fail the test the last 7 days?
Fail a test last 7 days.
Well, we discussed something that you knew, that we agreed, not because I told you, we governed it, that you shouldn't do when you did it. Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I had to use my what phrase do you use?
What? Timeout?
No.
What? I don't know.
A calculated risk.
Oh.
I pulled my calculated risk out.
And that was, okay.
Yes. Right. That was yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Everything's good. Inspiration. So it could be a note, a letter, a text message.
Okay.
Loving text messages. I do that often.
Oh no, yeah. I showed it. Matter of fact, I was having a forum when you texted to me and I showed the people.
Love that.
That's what's up. It was dope. Yeah. And they helped the father who had a daughter who was 25. She was a little younger than you. Yeah. And
and then I failed the test.
No. Yeah, right. Yes, absolutely. Exactly. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
That's you failed the test.
Yes.
And then you got 150% on another test.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So I had to remember 100.
There you go. Because one day you're gonna be sick and you can't take the test, you can't study, you're gonna get that 50.
Yes.
So if you get that 120 and that 50, you average it out, boom.
Ta-da.
Gucci. That's right.
Calls, they could be random. If you're out of state, I say at least 3 times a week. Would you agree?
Calls.
If a father and daughter are away from each other, not in the same city, at least 3 times a week.
They need to coordinate schedules.
Yes.
They need to come up with what's best for the both of them. Okay. And they need to stick to that regimen because then it teaches him and her that this is important. So she's going to have stuff going on in her life. It's going to move and shake. And she's going to know that I need to talk to my dad. And he's going to have things moving and shaking in his life. Mm-hmm. And then he's going to know that he need to talk to his daughter. So they need to definitely coordinate for sure.
Right. So minimum 3 times a week. Yeah. Well, okay.
That's good.
Okay.
Out of state. Yeah.
Hugs. Physical toucher is huge for dads. And now listen, and I wrote that because I wrote this because my dad has this weird thing that he does. It is, I don't want to say it's creepy, but it's just like, can you not? It's just like can you not? Can you not do that? Do we have to do this? But he does it anyway. And I think he does it just, he knows that it irritates me.
But when you do weird stuff, I know you get it from me, but you do it and then it's okay. But when I do it, it's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think mine is
less weird.
Yes.
Okay. There you go. All right.
Just a little.
I got it. Okay. Cool.
Just a little bit.
That's what's up.
And then either cook dinner or breakfast often. If you guys are in the same, house or area, and then even take them out to dinner, breakfast, whatever. And also, ladies, we need to learn what our dad's favorite things are. Because, like, what his favorite liquor is, what his favorite food, his
when
favorite,
he like to relax.
exactly,
his favorite movie, what his favorite sitcom is,
cigar, whatever, restaurant, stuff like that. It's just, especially with guys, males, men, the small stuff leads to the big stuff, so I think that's super important.
It is. It's huge.
Just knowing his favorite steak temperature.
It's huge.
So he might go to the bathroom and then you gotta wait delayed food if you don't know his meat temperature, or you should know what usually size he gets. Like when we go to Dave and Buster's, we get the same thing every single time. I don't have to wait on him to get out the bathroom and say, "Oh, well, I didn't know you wanted something different." We get the salmon, rice pilaf with the steamed broccoli.
And some onions.
If we can get it, which depending on who's waiting on us, because sometimes they magically can't do it. When we always have it.
It has happened.
It does happen. I say always, but when we have it,
what we do, so sometimes if you working, or if I'm working, coming from somewhere, and we're gonna hook up and get together, we have our daddy-daughter date. And so if she get there first, she'll say, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna order you. How far out are you?" So I'm like, "I'm 15 minutes away." So she'll just order my beer, and then it'll be there. Because you don't need you getting there and then ordering it and then waiting another 10 minutes when it can already be sitting there, because it's only 15 minutes away. But that's communication. When you need to know 15 minutes away means you're really 12 to 13 minutes.
Right.
So 15 is the longest, because you don't want to say 15 minutes and you're 25 minutes away, because then your beer gonna be hot or your food gonna be cold, whatever the case may be. So she know what I want. So what she can do is, she know I'm 15 minutes out, she can go ahead and put that food order in for sure. So then by the time I get there, that food gonna come up 2 or 3 minutes after I get there, and then vice versa. So your word is your bond. You have to be mean what you say, and make sure that your daughter, your son knows what you're trying to say. So make sure you're communicating with that next generation.
For sure.
So she understands that.
Because we get sidetracked.
Oh, no doubt. 15 minutes doesn't mean 25, because 25 means now your food gonna be cold.
Yes.
Because it's gonna be sitting there.
Yes. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna move into my questions.
Go ahead. No, you go. You always do the question.
Okay. What is the this is for fathers and daughters.
I'll tell you what. I'll just do my monologue.
Right.
And then so we'll get into it. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. You are correct. All right. So I was thinking about this time of the shutdown. I was resting with letting things flow, because I'm a planner. I'm very strategic. I'm trying not to plan stuff, and I'm finding my balance.
Yes.
And I'm finding more peace outside of the regular overstimulation of the rat race of life. So I'm not going out. I'm not doing the contracts. I ain't doing no business. I ain't doing no catering. I'm not doing nothing.
Right.
I'm just basically sitting back, and just relaxing, and that's a lot for me.
Not really.
Okay. Well,
because you are super.
What? That's
pretty mellow.
Now, yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
Because peace.
Right.
Peace is very important.
Peace is made of steel.
Absolutely.
Got it.
So it's definitely giving me more clarity and on what's important in my life and what direction I need to take. So that's my monologue. So I was just thinking, now I'm doing like 8 miles a day. So I get up in the morning, do 4. Then I get up in the evening, I do 4. So I'm trying to, but shutting down, not being overstimulated, trying to relax, finding my balance, give me the peace to do that. So now, y'all, we have a new thing going on here. So on the 18th of April, we were supposed to get married. I was getting married, and so we did our thing, but because of the shutdown, so when you see Kendase, that is my wife, and I just want to tell her that I love her.
We love you.
So we was kind of holding that back until we could do our thing. So we was gonna tape it and all that good stuff, but we didn't get a chance to, so she can chime in if she want to. So that's her. So we're gonna do our podcast. Iman's gonna do her podcast, and we're gonna do podcasts together. Yeah. So a lot of stuff is coming up. So the 18th should have been the official date when we will get together, but because of the virus. So we had to shut it down, so that's where we are right now. So I just wanted to give a shout out to her on
Cheers.
that. So
Cheers.
So my shutdown is giving me balance, reset. It's forcing us to do things. No matter who you are, no matter how much money you got, it's forcing you to change what you do. I've been on watching celebrities. They trying to get a haircut, or they trying to get their hair done, or they want to go to these specific places. They got these shows booked up for a whole year, and now they had to cancel them. So, I mean, it's a whole lot of things that are changing no matter who you are. So
we're all shifting.
Yeah. For me, the reset is big. So I'm just trying to let it flow, let it go, and see what it do. So that's my monologue.
Yeah.
All right. Back to your questions.
Okay. So what are the top 3 things dads should let their daughters know? Dads should let their daughters know when a guy isn't that into them.
The top 3 things we should let our daughters know. Top 3,
the big, the big
wow.
ones, the big kahunas, the things you can't ignore, the things that are just like
respect,
red flag.
Respect. First, once you tell him what respect is to you, and he violates those parameters and those rules, then that's number 1. Respect, because we go off of respect. That's what we go off of. And women miss that a lot of times because they think it's about love, and it's about intent and respect. So now, the second thing I would say is time.
Okay.
Find out when his time is valuable to him.
Okay.
And when you find out when his time is valuable and he doesn't give that time to you, then you're not important. That's number 2. Number 3. Let's see. I'm gonna be careful. What's my age group right here? Give me an age group because change. Give me or just in general.
We'll say the dating age. So 18 to 32.
I'm gonna say time and attention. When I say time and attention is not necessarily time. So if he say he goes live every day at 5:00, but at 4:59 he's with you talking, that's attention.
Right.
That's if it's just for 1 second, but that's very, very important.
I've also learned that if you go to his workplace often and it's not weird,
right?
Then that's how you also
Absolutely.
know. Like if he says, "Oh well,
that's
you
attention.
can only
that's
come
attention. That's
when
attention.
I first open."
That's attention.
Right.
There you go. See, that's it. That's what I didn't even know you was gonna say that, but that's a right there. So it's not about the duration of attention. It's about the height,
which we have to learn, because if you're not giving us attention a lot throughout the day, we take it as no attention at all. So we have to learn that, specific attention with guys.
So, Miss Kendassi just tuned in. I'm sorry.
Yes, what's going on? I think because we take it one day. Oh yeah, no, you could get it one day.
You can get it.
Wifey material out here. We calculated as if you're not, like I've said this before, if you're not giving us the time that we want when we want it kind of means that you're not giving it to us at all. Does that make sense? Like if I text you, right? Yes. If I text you like 8:30 in the morning when I first wake up, and you don't text me back in a certain amount of time frame, especially with the social media group with the millennials, it's kind of, we put it in a category as you don't like us, or you don't care about us, or you're not giving us your attention, or you're giving your attention elsewhere. When really it's just like, I don't even, because that's a situation based. I think if you have talked about it and you kind of know his schedule, and he's just blatantly, like if he says, I get off of work at 5 p.m., in between 5 and 6, and you don't talk to him after 5 p.m., sis.
There you go.
Like you're not.
Okay, so let me interject on
like that. That's very intentional.
Let me interject.
Very intentional.
Ladies, we are very intentional. We are very strategic when something is important to you
Mhm.
and you tell him and he doesn't respond to it, that means you're not that important in that area or not at all. Now,
Mm.
that doesn't mean at all. I'm just saying he can love you to death. But if he knows that you go to church 5 times a week when y'all agree on 3 times a week, then that doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. That just means
Right.
that he's not into that 4th and 5th time of the week because y'all didn't agree on that. Okay, it's for you to go to church. So you need to be very, very careful when he is not paying attention to what's important to you. So you need to be very strategic in letting him know how you feel and what's important. So if he doesn't indulge in what's important to you, go back to the original agreement that y'all both agreed on when y'all governed and see if that's what y'all agree on.
Mhm.
Now, if y'all agree and you keep drilling it in him and he keeps saying he's with you and he doesn't respond, then you need to find another way to do that. Something's wrong.
Yes.
Because we're very intentional.
Yes.
He knows what he's doing. He didn't forget.
Yes.
He knows it's important. He just does not care.
Yeah.
So, all right. There
And
you
that's
go.
huge.
That's huge.
Like, I've been caught up.
Mm.
I've been in a situation.
You've been caught up before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Way too many times.
500, 600
I
times.
don't even matter at this point. At this point, it's too many. That's one of the things.
All right.
So what actions are too forward for females to do when trying to get his attention?
Too forward?
Yes. Like what's too much? Y'all like, whoa.
Okay, so now see, this is age based. Okay,
Okay.
let's be clear.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's just stick to the dating age. Like that dating
18
range.
to 25.
18 and I'll say 30. 18 to 30.
Yeah. So give me the question again because I got that. Okay, I'm sorry.
What actions are too forward for females to do to get his attention?
All right. I'm going to give you 2 answers.
Okay.
The first one, I'm going to be very specific, is case by case basis. If they have known each other since they were young children and they grew up together, best friends,
okay,
and then they entered a dating relationship, that's going to be different. If they were put together by their parents or some elders, and they had knowledge of each other but never met, that's different.
Okay.
If they just met each other at the Kroger or at the church or at the online or wherever, that's a different situation.
Okay.
Where and how you meet can dictate how you proceed. So what's too forward would depend on how much contact you have with the individual. So if in a regular situation, just meet them at the Kroger, you need to be relaxed. You need to let the natural thing take its course. What's going on now? There's a lot of young people.
What's too forward though?
That's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
The natural order is the man pursues. Okay. So now, because we don't have a lot of fathers at home teaching young men how to be men and how to grow and elevate into manhood, then a woman may have to make herself more available. So she may have to call after he calls the first time. She may have to make the second or third call, depending on the young man. Again, it's a lot of different variables in that. So I would have to have a specific case scenario other than just that question before I answered it, because it's a lot more in depth than that. It's
and for example, her cooking him dinner the third time she's at his house. Is that too forward?
At his house the third time?
She's over there.
So how old are they?
The dating age, 18 to 30.
No, not at 28. No. Okay. She should be ready to cook and let him know, here are my skill sets. This is what I have to offer. This is what I'm willing to do. This is where I am. Yeah. So if she's 20, no. She probably won't know how to cook, and she probably won't cook the third time. But see, it's a very open-ended question.
I know y'all talk in the barbershop. I'm giving very general. Okay, yes. Very general.
So at 28, she should cook on the third date. She need to say, hey, this is what it is. This is where I am. This is what I'm doing, because she's competing.
What's too soon?
To cook? It's not too soon to cook. Once she agrees that she likes him, this is where she wants to go, this is what she wants to pursue, he's letting her know that he's into that as well as she is. There's no too early. Okay. Not today. Not today.
Okay.
She need to do what she got to do.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Okay. If a guy admits that he is dating multiple females at a time, does that mean that he likes you any less? No, absolutely not. So here's the trick, ladies. I want to make sure I'm on Instagram. Yes.
you want competition. If you go to a shoe store where you have the Louis, you got the Louis Vuitton shoe, you got the Nine West, you have the Prada, you got all of these different Jimmy shoes. Was it Jimmy?
Jimmy Choo.
Yeah. So you got all these shoes. The best one is going to be the one that's most comfortable for you. That don't make it the best shoe. That means it's the best one for you. So when you thinking about, I'm sorry, go back to that question because I want to make sure I'm on point because I was going to go somewhere with that.
I felt it. If a guy admits that he's dating multiple females, does that mean he likes you any less?
Yeah, no. Okay, so you don't wear a pair of Pradas to the gym or to the park, right?
Right.
You don't wear Jimmy Choo's there. It has to fit the situation. So if he likes you, you have to put that into a selective category. You have to make sure that fits where you all are going and what you all agree y'all need to do. You could take a top shelf situation and then put it in a lower category. So you want to be careful with that. You don't want to go there like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a double standards for ladies to date multiple guys at one time?
No, again, I think competition is good because when you get competition, you will know where you stand. So, okay, you're going to compete the rest of your life.
For sure.
Right? Mm-hmm. Even when you get married, even when he's your man or your husband,
absolutely,
you're still going to be competing. There's going to be women out there. So you should stay on top of your game and be the best you that you can be. So no matter what happens, you are going to be the best for him that you can be. That's this competition is not going to stop. So don't think that when you marry him or he your man, that it's going to stop being competition because women going to still come and you need to stay on top of your game. So don't get laxed.
Okay.
Okay.
And what are a couple of standards fathers should teach their daughters?
So this one is hard because we think directly opposite a lot of times. We should teach you guys accountability because a lot of young ladies and women and mature women have not learned how to be accountable. It's always there. They can be. I'm not saying they are. They can play the victim. They can act as if somebody did something to them. At the end of the day, it's never her fault. Okay. I have seen women and been in situations where they have put me in a bad situation. They have assaulted me or they have done domestic violence against me. But if the police had come, I would have been the one in trouble.
Right.
She has to be accountable for what she does in the situation so that if something goes bad, it's just not always on him. So she has to be accountability is one thing we need to teach our daughters for sure. After accountability, know yourself. Who are you? Know your strengths and your weaknesses. You're going to go into a relationship with strengths and weaknesses. Know that I'm weak over here and I'm strong over there. And then you let him know that and see if he can deal with it. Because if that's going to be your husband, he's going to abandon ship if he can't handle that. If he find out later. So you need to tell him up front, hey, this is who I am. So I'm going to give you those two.
This is what it is.
Those are huge.
Okay. Yeah. How should dads handle daughters in long distance relationships?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if there's a script for that. Well, first, hopefully he was with his daughter long enough before she left to have a connection, to be in tune with her before she left. So when she goes abroad or wherever she is, so you can close that
with a guy. A long distance relationship with a guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay. If you're under 25, I would say long distance, out the question. Don't even try it. No, it's not going to work. Leave it alone.
And that's not every case.
Right. But that's most 85 to 90%. 85 to 90, but not all. You are correct.
Okay. Well, I have more questions, but if you want to go ahead and
No, I want you to. That's good. Okay. This is good stuff.
Okay. So next generation questions. Okay. So who is Blueface Baby?
Blueface. I don't know that.
Okay.
It's a cartoon.
No, he is a rapper.
You got to give me some.
Oh, yeah, right. Options.
Okay.
Okay. I was going. Okay.
All right. Next time.
Okay.
Give me some
okay. How many seasons do the Kardashians have? Is it 12, 22, or 18?
22. They got a lot.
No, it's 18.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
And Okay, let me leave that. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Let's next question. Yeah. Yeah.
When was the Razor available for the public? The Razor phone.
Okay.
Was it 2000? Was it 2013? Or was it 2004?
13?
No, it's 2004.
Was it? Man, what was it? Okay. So I still had a flip phone in 04.
Mhm.
Like, okay.
That was my first flip phone,
All
Razor.
right. That's wow. Okay.
Mhm.
I had a flip phone. Okay.
What is Drake's new song called?
Can I get a choice?
Yeah. Is it called New Year? Is it called Rona Kona? Or is it called Tootsie Slide?
Tootsie Slide.
Yes.
All right. I just guessed because Rona. I knew it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is his favorite artist. We're going to see how much he knows. When did Barry White release his first solo album?
Solo.
Yes. You want me to give you some years, or do you think
Yep,
you
give me
got
some
it?
years.
1979, 1969, or 1973?
First solo. Till he came out, he was a group at first.
Mm-hmm.
73.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I know the history. I didn't even know that. I know him.
Now, who was it with?
He-
What record company was it?
Ooh, okay. I got that too. Hold on. Capitol.
No.
Who?
20th Century.
Okay.
Records.
Okay.
What was it called?
Oh, I don't know that. He got it. So, okay, understand. Barry White, he has an instrumental album, and then he has his music,
But
and then he has
the
groups.
question.
So I'm just telling you, he got a lot of music.
What was
He's
the
a
name?
musical genius. You
What
can't.
was the name of
Nope.
his first
There's a lot of people
solo
don't know
album?
that. He probably wouldn't even remember that if he was alive. He wouldn't remember that. That's
Okay.
a lot. I'm just telling you, he wouldn't remember that. He got a lot.
All right.
It's just a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, he influenced music. Period. Not just his. That's what's up. Those are good.
I am all done.
That was.
I know.
Okay, wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
That was pretty good there, buddy. I like that. I
Thank
like
you.
that.
Thank
Okay. That's pretty good there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I have some questions.
Aplausos.
What year did the Montgomery bus boycott happen? What I'm gonna give you some choices. 1950, 1962, 1955.
I'm gonna instinctively say 62.
No, 55.
What was 62? That
was a
number
lot.
is significant though.
Oh, it was a lot of stuff.
And
that
number was
in history
significant.
that it would be impossible to answer that just on a blanket question.
So 1950 what?
5.
Mm.
Yeah, that was the March on Washington.
I did pay attention.
Excuse me, the Montgomery bus boycott.
Was in 55.
Yes.
I should
Okay, what year?
I'm so woke.
I'm right here.
Because I'm so woke. That's so bad. Yikes. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad.
Sidney Poitier.
I'm not gonna get this. I'm just.
Guess who's coming to dinner? I know you.
Oh, okay.
This is huge.
Okay.
This is big.
Yes.
What year did that come out? 62, 65, or 67? Guess who's coming to dinner?
62.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because I know it was an older film. So
Flip Wilson, he's huge. His variety show.
I don't know.
Okay, so we'll go to
this
another.
person
I got
is.
So Flip Wilson he was before Tyler Perry. He used to dress up like a young lady, and the Flip Wilson show was like, but that was a lot of racism involved in that. So in order for him to keep his show and do what he did, he had to keep people's attention. So he made that sacrifice. So Flip Wilson used to dress up like a woman. So he was way before Tyler Perry. So we move on.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah.
What year did Soul Train come out? Soul Train. So I'm gonna give you.
He is
68,
testing my wokeness and it's making me mad.
68, 71, or 73. What year did Soul Train come out?
What are the options?
68, 71, or 73?
71.
Yes, the year
Yes.
Daddy was born.
Yes, I knew that.
There you go.
Because
Yeah.
our family member also had a TV show, which kind of it was a catalyst for that. What was it? It was kind of like the game. Was it a game show?
That was your grandfather.
Yes, my grandfather.
The
So
Stars
around
of
that time,
Tomorrow,
yes.
all of this, the stuff that you see today,
Mhm.
any variety show, her granddad, her great grandfather, my grandfather, came up with the idea for that, and then some people took the show from him, and that's how you have whatever. What's the biggest show now? America Got Talent. That's where that comes from.
Oh.
That's my grandfather, her great granddad.
Ta-da.
Okay. Okay. What year was Shirley Chisholm nominated for the U.S. presidency?
I did a report on
Okay,
that.
so wait. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, we missed it.
No,
Okay, so
I
Candace
saw.
said I didn't see that. So okay, what
Shirley
year?
Chisholm.
What year
Oh,
was Shirley Chisholm nominated to be the U.S. president?
This is
I'm gonna
so
wait.
bad.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if somebody gonna hit.
this is so bad.
Y'all, come on, see
Because I
you.
know exactly
Your
who
niece
she
needs you.
is.
Miss Candace, she needs
Oh
you.
my God.
Come on, she needs you. I'm gonna wait. Because they're gonna have to Google that. Because I got it right here. So I'm gonna give another question, and we're gonna go back. So we're just gonna do these two. Who was the first African American president of the United States?
Oh, what is his name?
So now y'all answered the Shirley
God,
Chisholm.
why are you doing this? This is so embarrassing.
Because you know this one.
I don't know his name
okay,
though.
so I'm gonna give you choices.
Okay, go ahead.
What's his name? Robert Morris? No, excuse me. Let me go back. What's his name? Robert Morris, Dan Rather, or John Henson? Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, wait. Can I do like
I'll give you two.
Okay,
What's
go
his
ahead.
name?
Okay.
Robert Morris or John Henson?
John Henson.
There you go.
Boom.
John Henson
was
the first African
There's
American
actually a photograph of him.
president of the United States. And that was from year 1781 to 1782.
Yes.
And I'll explain that. Because there was problems in Congress or in politics because they were just getting it together. So they didn't have it established. So when they were having their problems, he was very prominent, a very prominent politician. So they went back and then they nominated him as president, as interim president, as a short-term president. And then when they got the election squared away and they got everything done, then he got out and then they they elected George Washington as the first official president. But John Henson was the first African American president and the first president of the United States. That is a fact.
Yes.
So let's see.
Because I remember
nobody answered yet on the.
Of course not.
Okay, so what year did Shirley Chisholm get nominated?
Oh my God.
For the U.S. presidency? I need somebody to answer that.
Can I get some options?
Okay.
Give me two options, not three. Don't give me three.
Okay,
give me two.
3. 60. Let me see. No. 68 and 75.
I'm instinctively gonna say 68.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yes.
So, and then she died in 2005.
Yes.
Shirley Chisholm.
I did a report on her, and I had to. I had to go back to the keyboard. Y'all know.
She was a bad sister.
To retrain your memory, you got to go back to the.
She was bad.
She was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was.
Okay.
She was about it. 68. Okay. Ooh, I have to go back in the archives for that one. Jeez.
There is a black man on the U.S. $2 bill. What is his name? There was a black man.
That's why he
on the back.
I knew he was gonna ask that question because I saw him pull it out.
Right, because you saw me researching it. There is a black man on the back of the U.S. $2 bill. What was his name? I'll give it to you. What's his name? Robert Morris, Dan Rather, or John Henson?
Okay, it wasn't Henson because that was the president.
Okay.
Give me the other two.
Robert Morris or Dan Rather?
I'm gonna go with Robert Morris.
Okay, so here's the thing.
was it both of his names?
This is sticky. They said it was Robert Morris because they didn't want it to be John Henson because that would allude to the fact.
I see what you're saying. Yes,
on the back, let me explain it. On the back of the $2 bill,
tricky.
That's when they signed the Constitution of the United States. That was the signing of it. Okay. So of course they don't want a black man in on that.
Oh my God.
Especially if he was the first president of the United States. So they said it was John Morris when it was really John Henson. So you could do your work. You can look on the back of it, and
Oh,
you can
boy.
do your research and look at the time, and it'll all line up. So they said it was Morris, but it was not. Oh, we got on the focus. Okay, I'm sorry. Do it. Let's see.
We are the
There you go.
champions.
Sit
My
down. Do your
friend.
hand. It's still kind of blurry, y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I'm sorry, y'all.
There it
There
is.
you go. Okay, so it was
Tricky thing.
John Henson, Robert Morris.
So okay,
Oh,
that
no,
was,
no.
that
ask
was a
the
trick
question.
question.
No,
I see
yeah.
what you're saying.
Oh, it was deep. It's still a trick question because
Of course it
they
is.
don't want to confirm it, so they're going to say it's not that.
We cannot confirm nor deny these.
But you can
things.
go back to the dates,
For
and
sure.
you know if a black man in those dates was nominated or the president, he was a bad dude. Like period, no doubt,
For sure.
no doubt. Okay, so you good? You got a
Yeah,
question? Okay.
I'm good.
Um.
Makes sense now. It all clicked.
Okay, what would Iman do? This is not what Daddy would do. What would Iman do? You just fill in the blank.
Okay.
Success is
This is my answer.
yes. Iman. Well, yeah. Success is
Measurable,
okay. My life is
comfortable.
when I'm 30, I will be.
When I'm 30, I will be
whatever you think.
successful.
All right. I want to have how many kids?
3.
Okay. People are
Interesting.
why? Why did you laugh?
People are interesting because they just are. They say one thing and do
Absolutely.
another.
Oh,
and like
absolutely.
I'm one of those people, but and I'm just gonna be very specific. If you take offense to this, then the shoe fits. It's amazing how many people will watch or like someone's social media feed, but as soon as it comes to announcing something that they're doing in their life, no one shows up. And I can literally go to my story right now and tell you at least 35 people have watched my story. I can tell you how many people have joined my live right now. Now, if someone that's successful has a live, everybody chiming in. But all I have to say is, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Please be patient. Just know that it's coming.
It's coming.
And I see it all.
And then what you gonna do?
I'm gonna love everybody from a distance.
Okay.
Boom.
There you go.
There you go. It's my little that's my little tea.
My last supper, I would invite anybody you want, dead or alive. My last supper, I would invite.
Do I have a limit?
No.
Anybody so you want me to go through the list?
Anybody you want.
Oh boy.
Anybody you want. My last supper, I would invite
Cleopatra.
All right.
Princess Diana.
Okay.
Malcolm X's wife. I'm not sure of her name. What's her name?
Betty Shabazz.
Betty Shabazz.
Mm-hmm.
Your grandfather. My great grandfather.
Okay. Francis Solomon.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma Mia's mother.
Okay.
Okay. Indiari.
Keep on going till you run out. It's gonna be a nice
Jill
table.
Scott.
It's gonna tell a lot about who you are.
It is.
That's cool.
Idris Elba. He gotta be there. Just because. Bro James has to be there.
So he could DJ because he's a DJ.
He could DJ. Bro James could be on the MC. Barry White. Because I would just want to know like the thought process. So I could go back. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could have that peace. So I could feel what my dad felt when he listened to his music. It's also selfish because I would actually know. Like I'd be like, haha, you don't know the real reason why. And I'm gonna add 2 more just because my list could go on. The other person I would add to my last supper would be you, of course. Okay. You gotta be at the table.
Okay.
And honestly, I will add my mom.
Okay.
I think that will be a dope table. That conversation will be crazy.
Yeah.
insane.
time.
Oh yeah, I have to have y'all.
That would be nice. Okay.
I'm content with that list. I'm
blank is the most important thing in my world. Blank. First thing hits your mind.
Is it one blank or two blanks? Because you said
There's
blank
one.
blank.
No, blank. I'm sorry. Blank is the most important thing in my world. Whatever that is.
Making
First
my
thing.
dad proud.
Oh.
Without him just having to say it, but like him having a moment of everything being 360.
Okay.
You know.
Using the knowledge and all the hard work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Having my family, me and my husband good, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, why? Why is that important?
That's what you instilled in me, and that's important.
Well, there's a lot of things instilled in you.
I mean, yeah, but I mean that is the root of it, you know.
Okay.
You know, understanding.
Because of the work and effort that went into.
Yes.
Okay, the sacrifice.
Yes.
All right. I think most people want blank.
I think most people want comfort.
Oh, yes,
comfort.
I didn't even think of that. I thought you was gonna say something. That's
what you think I was gonna say?
No, I didn't. I didn't have an idea. I just comfort. I thought it was a direction you would probably say
because go ahead.
People want money or fame or something like that.
Because so that can cover a whole bunch of things.
Yeah.
So if I make $1 million and I'm unattractive, and I find somebody that it wants to be around me, that's comforting to me. Or if I'm a really attractive female and I have all these attention from these guys, that's comfortable to me. Mm-hmm. I've noticed that a lot of people will post about things that they want other people to have to bring to the table, but they're not even really ready to bring that to the table. So it's comfort. So if I feel comfortable around you, or I'm comfortable with how you make me feel, right? And I think our generation, right then and there, like I think we like people, like we can be involved in somebody.
I'm sure y'all like people.
And then as soon as they do something that's foreign
or contradictory to your,
yes, we're not open to it. We don't even want to deal with it anymore.
You want to shut it out.
Yes, our threshold is a lot smaller than other generations.
Oh, yeah. Generation X.
But I think in order for things to work and manifest themselves out, you have to put work into it. It's not just going to be like, oh, I like you, you like me. We've been on a couple of dates. My friends like you, your friends like me. Then we're going to be together. It's not that simple. I wish it was. It's not that simple. It's actually work into a relationship. Like you can't just say they have to do X, Y, and Z for me when you can't even do.
It said that in the video that we watched. It was saying we in my generation X, we had to actually work on people liking us. We had to put the work in. We had to have a conversation where you guys can just post something, a picture, and then everybody, 1 million people like your picture. You ain't said nothing. And you could be a total idiot.
And some people have posted things like a very curvy woman in a kitchen, but the refrigerator was open and was nothing in it. Right. And see, people we're distracted.
Right.
And so I think we're distracted on what's important. Like I think right now, and this is very general, if you know people's intentions during these times, if you have to constantly reach out to somebody and see how they're doing and it's not reciprocated, I'm not saying it has to be every day, but then you just know that your place in their life is very
minute.
There you go.
Not important. And that doesn't mean it won't be important tomorrow. It just means it's not important today.
Right.
Yeah, because it could change.
Mm-hmm.
It could definitely change.
We have to have grace. Mm-hmm. Grace is a really big word for me. I'm learning grace.
What is the technical definition of it? Do you know?
Isn't it allowing someone to it's like allowing room for failure? Is that it?
I would have to look it up. So I don't know because I would like to know. That's what I'm saying. When you said it, I would, because when I use a certain definition or a term and I'm specific and I keep using it, I know what it means. I'm literally using the term.
Can you Google it?
The way okay. So here, so you can do it fast.
Grace.
So because you could do it quick. All right, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
so with me,
oh no.
It's about balance and patience. Because with my daughter, I have to have a lot of patience and have to be balanced because she throws me off balance, and then she does things to make me quick to anger, then I have to have patience
Oh,
so that I won't do
have I
it.
made you quick to anger recently?
Yeah, a couple of days ago. That's what I was telling you. I just didn't react.
Oh,
So yeah.
I mean, I definitely felt it when I got back in the house, though.
So but you shouldn't have done it.
That
and
wasn't
you
a
knew
secret.
It. You knew you shouldn't have done it, and I didn't say nothing. So I let it slide.
Okay, so grace.
Okay.
Change the subject. A simple elegance or refinement of movement, courteous goodwill. Or the verb is to do honor or credit to someone or something by someone's presence.
So does that match your definition?
Yeah.
Okay.
Courteous goodwill. Like,
Okay.
gotta be courteous about that error.
All right.
What is it? Something in math where it can allow you a certain amount of errors that you're still correct in your answer.
I never saw that in math.
I'm gonna have to
No,
look that
math
up.
is very specific.
It's a. Is it deviance? Is that what it is?
Deviance is you able to go away from. Yes.
Right. So
I don't know about math.
Okay, but in
Y'all
no,
can.
deviance is a word in math. I'm for sure.
Really? Okay. So there you go. Keep talking. I'm looking.
I'll
No,
do it.
you go ahead.
Okay.
You go ahead.
So say mathematical deviance.
All right, there you go. I'm interested in that.
Because I'm pretty sure I learned that in my IB class. And it's burned in my brain. Mathematical deviance. Or deviation, whatever.
Okay.
Go back.
Okay.
Delete it. Yep.
Deviation. All right, I was gonna say. I want to see.
I'm sorry, deviation.
So, all right, there you go. Now read that.
So deviation, not deviance.
And this is mathematics specific.
In mathematics and statistics, deviation is a measure of difference between the observed value of a variable and some other value, often that variable's mean. The sign of the deviation reports the direction of that difference. The deviation is positive when the observed value exceeds the reference value. Boom. I knew it's up here.
So, well, we need to look up, y'all, old school.
Burned.
We need to look up when did that word come out or that term connected to mathematics, because when we were coming up, there was no deviance. You can get the answer right, but get the steps wrong. It made the answer wrong.
So now you have a deviance essentially range. If it didn't fall in that, then yes. Now I could be wrong. I just remember sitting in math class and that word sticking out like deviation.
You remember they brought that out, so that's cool because for us we couldn't deviate.
Yeah, deviation is going up. Okay, let's just say the math problem was 4, and your deviation was 12.
So that means you could be off by 8.
Basically.
No.
Now,
absolutely not.
This is not set in stone.
Okay.
I'm not a mathematician. I did not like math. Just know that word stuck out to me.
Okay, and it's real because
it was away from
it's real.
The value. So deviation is moving away from.
Absolutely.
So there you go. Not deviance. Deviation is a different.
Deviation.
It's a different.
There you go.
Ta-da.
All right. So hey, I'm good with that. So you good? You want to get some of that?
I'm all set.
Okay, so we want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job or take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipperdome Chronicles. Thank you.